Alright, so today is day 32 on my special diet of intermittent fasting, and I'm introducing the Latchkey diet. Trying to explain it best I can as I go along. At some point I will do an in-depth video on it. But right now, how we're going is just fine. I almost ate this morning. It's 9:11 in the morning, and I am eating a frozen pizza. Well, it's warm now. It's not frozen anymore. I warmed it up in my toaster oven there, and it sits around right at 300 calories. Okay, so I had to get the box back. I had crumpled it up and laid it on the counter over there, but it's 370 calories for the pizza. And I've got it folded up like a taco. And extra hungry this morning. I know the food I ate yesterday was definitely under 2,000 calories, because the days you hit 2,000 under, you are more hungry. But like I said, even if we did go over, intermittent fasting's in play. That's the whole point of the Latchkey diet. So even dogs like the Latchkey diet. Alright, so it is a day at home, and I've already had 370 calories for today, and we're trying to shoot for around 2,000 and under. This may turn out to be a controlled day. I don't know yet. We will see this afternoon. But so far, we're in control, and we're only 370 calories in. And I am hungry, and the wife is not feeling good, so she's laying down, and I'm going to make me something to eat. So I'm trying to be a little quiet, so I'm in a different part of the house. So I am going to make these white meat chicken egg rolls. There's 4 in the container. I only give $1 of these for $1 for these at Walmart. And the serving size is 1 egg roll. Each egg roll has 120 calories a piece. So I will be eating all 4 of these right now as soon as they get done. Not right now, but you know, when I cook them. All right, we got them cooking now. They were a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. Oh, they look so good. I can't wait. All right, so my egg rolls are done. Hear that? They're crunchy and crispy. Just like they come from the Chinese restaurant. Air fryer, oven air fryers like that one are the best modern invention ever made. They work wonders for frozen prepackaged food. I didn't have no sweet and sour, so I got me a little Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Closest thing to sweet and sour I had. Man. Ooh, a little hot. Those are worth the $1 I gave for them. So crispy, so crunchy. I can't believe it. Sorry about that. Phone's always ringing when you're in the middle of something. And it seems like it always does that when we're eating lunch. So this is where the Latchkey diet comes in handy. This is a controlled day, hopefully. Now my life is crazy. It's all over the place. So we're constantly on the go because I got the autistic children. They go to two different they go to school and day programs in two different towns, and I'm always on the road a lot, and I don't always have time to eat at home and fix things at home. And if it's just me by myself and I'm trying to control my calorie intake, I can eat at commercialized restaurants such as Burger King, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, that type of thing, and keep up with my calories. When I'm with my family members, they prefer to eat at restaurants where we can be served, waited on. And unfortunately, those type of restaurants do not keep a calorie count on what they're serving you. So, like I've been saying, and I'm going to drive it home to anyone who decides to listen to my voice, that's what the Latchkey diet is all about. For times like that, you have the intermittent fasting in place, your 8-hour window to eat, which mine is 9 to 5, but you set yours however it would work for you at your convenience. And it'll be the same thing. So I do 9 to 5, but whatever works for you, that's how you set yours up. Now, I try to not eat at night as close to possible. And a lot of times, if I know I can't have a controlled calorie day, I will try to eat only 2 times or 1 time a day, especially if it's a buffet style restaurant. You want to take it easy as possible on the food, because you may easily overdo it in a restaurant like that, and I do that. And I got the whole last month of January. If you choose to, you can go look at my video catalog there and see where I done those things, and I still lost weight for the month. But by implementing calories as much as you can and as often as you can will accelerate weight loss. But it's also good to break those cycles on the uncontrolled days that you can't, because it puts your body in a constant state of reset and keeps it guessing. It never knows what you're up to. So you will continue to have success. At least that's what I've been told all my life. Now, I've done regular diets like calorie restriction and keto, and that information's out there. I've got videos out there of that with success. But if you dive deep into that, a lot of those diets, the people who are doing them are intermittent fasting along with that to accelerate their weight loss results. I found if you're just doing straight keto without intermittent fasting, you come to a plateau that just does not go away. At least that's what happened to me. And for me, the stuff you have to buy to stay on a lifestyle like that is just too expensive. I can't do it. And then the rest of my family's not doing it, so that makes it that much tougher. So this here, you have no excuses. This diet plan that I've come up with, the Latchkey diet, you've got no excuses. All you've got to do is get your intermittent fasting window in place first and foremost. That is the most important thing above everything else. If you can do that, then the rest will come easier later. But you do that first.
I'll be the last.
I hope not. Okay, so that is it. The sun is setting on the day. Now, of course, I'm sure you saw where we're at the Mexican restaurant again. And I opted for the grilled chicken and rice, just to save on some calories anyway. I doubt I went over 1,000. I doubt I even went over 1,000. It was probably more like 700, 750 to 800, somewhere around in there. I figured out my calories from earlier today. The meals were between the egg rolls and the frozen pizza that I ate this morning. That was sitting me right at 850 calories. Plus a little bit of barbecue sauce may have been about, we'll add 70 calories to that real quick just to be on the safe side. I think it was 2 tablespoons worth, and I think it said a tablespoon was 70 calories. So we'll put it was 2 tablespoons. My bad. 2 tablespoons with 70 calories. That was a serving size. I had to think for a minute. And I have these little perfect size condiment bowls in the kitchen set aside just for condiment. I think it holds about 2 tablespoons worth. It was a little less than a serving, but we'll count it as 70 just to do the numbers here. So that was only 920 with the barbecue sauce. No big deal, right? So we'll say about 800 calories for the Mexican food. I did eat some nachos, but I didn't eat too many like before, so I didn't overdo it. So this was a semi-successful day as far as my diet plan goes. My Latchkey diet is what I'm calling it. I'm the inventor. this is a way we used to have to follow weight loss back in the day, and we were pretty successful at not going over. And like I said, we have the intermittent fasting window in place. We always did that back in the 70s and 80s with me and my sisters, and we didn't know we were following anything that was ever going to become a specific name like intermittent fasting. We had no idea. We just thought fasting was doing without food for an entire day or 3 days or a week, or there was some extreme cases, where people went a few weeks without eating back in those times. But they lost weight really, really fast doing that. So that should tell you something right there. I have lost anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 pounds every week, except the first week when we dropped that entire 10 pounds. And I think a lot of that was the water weight going out to start with, but I think the rest of this is just regular weight coming off of my body. So we are being very successful at the diet. Now, a successful day of calorie counting on the Latchkey diet would mean that I would actually keep track of the numbers as a whole. Let's just say if I knew the calorie amount of that Mexican dish that I ate today with the chicken and rice, let's just say hypothetically that it was 850 calories. I would be able to add that to the 920 total here, and that would be 850 plus 920. That will be 1,770 calories, which would put me under the 2,000. Now, if I was choosing to eat for myself today, I would have probably opted for something like maybe a couple of double cheeseburgers or something like that, to even get under that even more. I'd have probably ate anywhere from 450 to 500 calories for my last meal. Because the less you eat, the more, benefit you have, right? The quicker your intermittent fasting will kick in. But right now, I'm dealing with one vehicle still. My wife's car still in the body shop. Hopefully that'll get resolved by the end of this week. It doesn't look like it's going to go into next week, and that is killing my mojo. And also the fact that my wife has an afternoon client that she usually goes to right now, and that client is her son is had come home with exposure to COVID, so no one's allowed to go in there for a full 10 days. So my wife is stuck without a client right now, so that means we will be together in the afternoons at lunchtime, and some lunch schedules as well. So don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with my wife, and I enjoy and cherish every minute. But when your routine's off like hers, it's best for me to just let her choose the path she wants to follow to be happy, and continue doing what I've been doing with the intermittent fasting, for like I've been doing all this whole year so far, and it's working, without any calorie counting at all. Just gotta keep that in mind. Adding up the calories and kind of keeping track of it the best you can on the days you can, and keeping track of it fully on the days you can, actually adds to the benefit of the overall experience. There will come a time in the near future, hopefully soon, that everything will be back on track and everything will be right with the world, and I want to be able to do successful calorie counting days in a row. But until then, we're going to do the Latchkey diet this way. To the best of my ability, I can track calories and kind of keep up with that last meal and kind of know what to order on the menu to keep me under the 2,000 like I did today. That's the plan going forward. I love this diet. I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I feel like I'm on a protocol. Counting calories makes it feel a little bit more like a diet, but I got 100 pounds to lose. Hey, I want to lose them faster. I want to lose them faster, and I don't want to starve to death and feel like I'm missing out on things while I do it. So this way is fine. This way is just fine and dandy. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, you have a good one.